survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and shucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, shedding skin till I make my way up.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to... The first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Here's the handoff. Jukes away from one. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4 quarterbacks in match. It's up being a haymaker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 126.
Give now to the running back. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, here's Dak. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up. This is 2nd down and 9. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Now Dak to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up their opening drive. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys start off well to tie things 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Down. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A run like that, King, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Ready. 18. 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, Scott. Viking, 18. Cuddy.
Back to the well again. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Cuddy. Viking, 70. Dragon, 60. Ready, right?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's on target to Cooper. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Bronco 80. Hey, watch
Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 24-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. 79 bro. Ready. Hut. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hut.
They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. It's inside the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions break the tie here in the 1st.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a run the check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive. They are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Dak off the play fake. Has him running the comeback. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas, 1st down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. From the gun is Prescott. Cut out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
That's 1 quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hand off to the back. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
They take the hands off. Now Prescott vacates quickly left on the ground. Gain works for the touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the 2nd after coming into the lead. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Panther 11. Ready. 19, Tiger, nice, ready.
Takes the hands off, now to throw. He's trying to push the field. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and it's going to send it back to the line for 2nd. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're thrown into a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they make the stop, I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. Give them 8 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's go. 70 left. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Under 10. 10.
going to the ground again on first. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw it. It's him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Watch the twins.
Go.
Handoff now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way.
Okay, ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions.
Back now, pressure coming. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Warrior 70. Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Bates' kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now for Prescott. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. Really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Prescott on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And Prescott finds him at first as he slides down to end the run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Go on. We're going to 52. 26.
Now a give running right. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go.
Another carry for him. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. We'll air it out on 3rd. He put everything he had into this one. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Hey, we've all learned enough to look at the numbers through the years and know how important points are going into halftime and coming out of halftime. They accomplished the first task. Now they get a chance to begin the second half of the ball as well.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they home down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. I take it.
Back-to-back carries here. This is ahead for about 5. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Lions in the nickel. This is third down.
Yeah! There we go! Boy, go to 54, go to 54. Lions,
Trying the right side. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Fourth down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt.
It's fourth
And this
down.
somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
on the set.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go, Scott. 60 by 6. Bronco leading. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second
Okay.
down.
I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That one goes for 31 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
42-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Jerome Baker in on
That's a
the
nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This is Cooper working the left side. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
Third and long, they're going to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
It's fourth
The
down.
Lions readying for the punt. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 6-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yes, here we go.
They'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Through the 40. And he's finally brought down up at the 48.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Yeah, they know what's up. Cause I never gave a fuck. All I know is going get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Got her broke, they damn weird.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, tap the 60. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Lone back gets the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets you more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Go. Wrap up, trap 60. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the 4th. All set now. 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Lions.
That play straight in there. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of that buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Ready. Cougar 19. Go.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Deron Bland on the stop. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
19 Lions. 18 cop. Rig alert. Cup 19! Cup 19! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a fourth-quarter lead. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. The Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do it all anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go! 26!
Setting him on the dime. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and
5. Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go!
They give it to him again. He dodged the tackle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. And he busts those tackles.
Yeah! Here we go! 26!
First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Yeah! Here we go! 26!
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
2 yards.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this third down.
Yeah! Here we go!
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
We've set it downs from the 37. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And the Lions have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes. Just like that.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. 1st and 10 from the 43. Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Set. Hey. Get him, you got it. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go, go.
They'll try and get this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
17.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
This makes it up to the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. On the left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. 1st down, here's Dak. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Delonte Taylor has it.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Go. Hey, let go.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch.